Hi there, I'm Amanda Flink, the head of global events here at Telit Cinterion, and I will be leading our discussion here today. Our topic is navigating connectivity challenges and remote SIM provisioning strategies. We've invited Aidon, an advanced smart metering and grid solutions provider, to join us today. So let me introduce our speakers. I am joined by Heikki Heimonen, the capacity manager at Aidon, and by Jose Sanchez, the head of services product marketing at Telit Cinterion. Hi, thank you both so much for joining today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda.
So, Heikki, why don't we start by having you tell us a little bit about Aidon?
Aidon is a technology company operating in Nordic countries with installed base of more than 3 million smart meters to more than 100 customers in Sweden, Norway and Finland. We provide smart metering solutions that make our customers' daily operations easy, and Aidon and our customers also are keen on adapting new technology and innovations to enable easy metering.
Great. So that is the perfect segue into our first question here. And Heikki, I'm going to come to you first. What are the specific challenges that are linked to the smart energy and electricity metering vertical?
As energy distribution is a part of critical infrastructure, and especially due to recent happening cyber attacks and so on, today it's more important than ever to guarantee the electricity network flawless and secure operations, and reliable connectivity to and from smart meters is quite a crucial part of this.
So our topic today is obviously connectivity challenges, right? So Heikki, tell me, what drove you to adopt an eSIM solution?
We require 100% reliability from the connections, and of course key to achieve that is to select trustworthy partners and technologies like Telit and eSIM to work with in the field of connectivity. As at the moment we are doing 15-minute energy series readings that are quite standards already in Nordic, but we are also doing some shorter series already, and of course now partly due to transition to renewable energy, especially wind and solar power, we need to have more real-time information from the network to control the balance between the production and the consumption.
Sure. So hey, Jose, I'm going to come to you next. How does Telit Cinterion see the eSIM market evolving? Talk to me a little bit about the transition to iSIM and all things connectivity.
Okay, Amanda, thanks. Well, we believe in Cinterion, we believe that eSIM adoption is growing pretty fast, actually. We believe that the market will continue to adopt eSIM and will do it at a faster pace than it's doing today. We have seen the transition of the technology, from 10 years ago being a technology used almost specifically for automotive. And now where it's, due to a combination of factors, it's now been available for a much wider range of IoT companies. The technology is much more ubiquitous now. It's easier to use. And also the ecosystem is growing, right? So the mobile operators are much more open to the use of this technology. And so if we look at the future evolution of this technology and the related technologies, I would say we see two main trends. On the one side, there is the next generation of eSIM standards. This will put the device makers and service providers like Aidon in the driving seat, basically. So they are able to manage subscriptions from their existing device management platforms and without having to actually perform like a complex integration with the operator platforms. This is one of the main advancements we've seen. On the other hand, this also allows digitalization of the SIM insertion and management process. You don't do it anymore manually, but you do it digitally. And adding to this trend, of course, we see this eSIM being used for things like solving global roaming restrictions. So there are really challenges related to global IoT applications. And on top of that, we see, of course, eSIM bringing further cost savings and efficiencies. But most probably this will come and will really explode after the eSIM technology has made its jump into the mainstream. Because, well, eSIM is bringing the full digitalization and a digitalized process that will be very important when adopting the software-based SIM, so the eSIM, right?
Sure. So Jose, you just talked about the transition to eSIM, all the technology changes that we've been seeing. Heike, tell me, how has eSIM helped simplify SIM logistics for Aidon?
Well, as we have over 100 different customers and almost all of those are using customer-specific subscription profiles with dedicated private APNs, it became quite a logistic mess for us to handle all that with the traditional SIM cards. With the eSIM, we can easily manage all that like with just a couple of clicks, and everything happens in systems, instead that we are handling manually all those traditional SIM cards in our production floor. So that has helped to streamline our production quite a bit.
Yeah, and a bit further to that, how critical is it for you, right, to have always on connectivity? What mechanisms are you using to achieve that?
For electricity distribution network management, 100% connectivity is crucial to handle real-time alerts from the meter. And as I already said, it's also important for the control the balance between the production and consumption.
Sure. And Jose, again, always on connectivity, what are the strategies to achieve that for smart energy applications?
Yeah, great question, Amanda. Well, we believe that there is no one-size-fits-all strategy for IoT applications because they're so diverse, right? In any case, I think what's important is to tackle the problem at its origin, right? So ensuring that smart energy applications that are critical, they use as much as possible the best coverage conditions, ensure the best coverage conditions at the point of installation. This is really important, and it can be achieved in various ways, of course. But we believe that eSIM technology paired with a smart subscription selection technology, like the one Telit Cinterion provides, is one possibility. If you ensure strong coverage from day one, you're gonna be less likely to face an issue later on, right? And of course, given the long lifetime of smart meter, 10, 15 years, it's normal in this market. There are many things and events that can disrupt connectivity down the line, right? So there are changes in the environment or the basement where the meter is installed, or changes in the base station that is serving that meter. So your system needs to be prepared for change. That's the main thing here, right? You need to be prepared. You need to be resilient and able to back up to another source of connectivity if your primary source is just not working at that point of time. So and again, given the new use cases, I think Heike mentioned that before, readings are becoming more and more frequent and necessary. It is vital to implement such a strategy to deliver a good customer experience in the end.
Sure. So I think maybe I just have one more question that'll kind of wrap up our topic nicely, and perhaps you guys could both address this one, but Heikki, I will come to you first. How does Aidon see the smart energy market evolving?
We need to build more secure and resilient real-time communications to smart meters and therefore to energy distribution networks. In matter of cybersecurity, we also need to be compliant with these upcoming European standards and requirements to meet the customer pressure, as our products are quite crucial, part of quite crucial infrastructure.
Sure. Jose, what do you think? Where do you see things going in the next several years?
Yeah, I mean the evolution of the smart energy market. This is really Aidon who knows best, right? We are here to support with the technologies like eSIM that help manage that transition nicely to get the best customer experience possible. We see really an explosion of the eSIM adoption in the coming years in the IoT space, in the smart energy, which is going to be probably one of the most important markets to adopt eSIM massively. And we see the example of Aidon today, who is an innovator in this space. But also the evolution and the evolution towards other technologies like the iSIM technology, which we are already supporting and will continue to support. So in that sense, we see a bright future for smart energy.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, I think that's all the time that we've got for today. We got through some nice questions here. Audience, before we go, I am going to drop a quick poll on your screen. If you have any additional questions, you would like somebody to reach out to you directly, please respond here on the poll. We'll be sure to have somebody from either Telit Cinterion or Aidon, depending on your question, follow up with you. We so appreciate your time today. And again, Jose, Heikki, thank you so much. It was great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, everybody.